agencies around our world are fearing that Russia has little left to lose. You see, if you take a man and you take away his job, that's Russia's economy. You take away his family, that's Russia's support and the trust of his people. And then you take away their health. You take away that man's health, and that is the lives that are being lost in Ukraine right now. That man has little left to lose. And if there's anything that should bring fear into the minds of other governments around our world, it's that of a desperate nuclear power. The Russian defense minister says that countries which use their airfields to supply Ukraine with fighter jets will be or could be regarded as participants in war. So again, we have a man who has lost his job, lost his family, lost his health, saying that anyone who assists his enemies, further threatening that man's own position in poverty and life, will be seen as an enemy themselves. And then news broke today that the Secretary of State Anthony Blinken acknowledged that yes, NATO members do have the green light, or officially the declared go-ahead to send fighter jets to Ukraine.
All right. You heard that? So it's getting ready. You know what I'm saying? Like, the framework for World War III is being set up right now as we speak. All right. We got society getting ready to collapse. Right. And the collapse of the dollar is happening right before our eyes. All right. And society's going to fall apart very quickly. You know what I'm saying? Sooner than later. Because once the dollar collapses, it's going to be full chaos, man. Because these people are going to start doing bank runs and so on and so forth. So we in the beginning of sorrows, man. All right. And it's going to just get worse and worse from here. So if, these pastors, so-called, has failed our people, man. All right. And if you got eyes and understanding to see, all right, you know that, now we see through plantation Christianity, what they've been doing is telling you a bunch of lies and getting your money, so-called. All right. They don't care about you, man. And we've been trying to warn our people about these so-called pastors in these churches, man. All right. And the so-called white man set these modern day churches up, right? And Christianity and all that been set up by your enemy. So they've been telling you a bunch of lies, man. All right. So let's finish this up.
Those fighter jets will be used to kill Russian soldiers, putting the entire Western world into a crisis conflict. That gets the green light, Blinken said in an interview with Face the Nation when asked whether the Polish government, a member of NATO, as you may know, could send fighter jets to Ukraine. In fact, they say we are talking with our Polish friends right now.
Okay, you see what it is, but if you want to watch this entire video, you go check it out. This YouTube handle is Full Spectrum Survival, and it says breaking Russia declaring America an enemy. As the apostles and elders and the brothers been telling our people for the longest that World War III was coming. All right, but not just yet. All right, because we know Jacob's trouble has to come in an MOTB, but that stuff is right here. Right, society's gonna fall apart pretty quickly. It says gold is spiking, $9 gasoline is coming, IMF warning. So the International Monetary Fund, that's what that stands for. That's how these elite bankers, they hide behind all these different names. IMF, World Bank, Central Bank, all right? But they got agenda, they get ready to pull it off. You're going to bring in the MOTB, all right? And things are not going back to normal, all right? Let's get into the first scripture. This is Habakkuk 2 and 3. For the vision is yet for an appointed time. All right, so what does this mean? To me, the prophecies was for a time, that the time that we're in right now. All right, but at the end it shall speak. So these prophecies gonna manifest themselves, so you can understand what season that you're in. All right, and not lies, because Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahushua is not like a man to lie. All right, whatever he say, that's what he's gonna do. Though it tarry, wait for it, because it should surely come. It would not tarry. So Now we're in the stage of the end, as we've been declaring this through the power and spirit of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai. And most of our people are, in great confusion, all right? Or they just oblivious. They just walking strictly in the flesh. They don't know what's going on. So we telling you what's going to happen before it happens, all right? So through the power and spirit of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, of course, not of our own will. 2nd Esdras 15:1. It says, behold, speak thou in the ears of my people the words of prophecy. So we telling you what's going to happen before things happen. That's why people look at us like we crazy. Now, more people are starting to inquire about the truth because they seeing these things come to pass. Now we just not so-called rambling, just telling you things. See, everything's coming to pass, right? Just to make it short and simple. So people that's seeing things deteriorate, they're like, what? Hold up, what the hell is going on here? These guys are right. Which I will put in thy mouth, said Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai. 2, and cause them to be written in paper, right, on scrolls. And now you have the Codex, style, Bible, starting at the 1611 King James Version Bible, right? For they are faithful and true. Again, once the Lord say something, it's gonna happen. He controls the whole show. Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai. It says, fear not the imagination against thee, that not the incredulity of them trouble thee that speak against thee. So the people that don't believe, that people that mocks, scoff, whatever, they come up against us, they hate us, they can do nothing to us, man. And just because they don't believe don't mean it's not going to happen. All right, you can't be apologetic because you get it and they don't get it. That's not our fault. For all the unfaithful shall die in their unfaithfulness. So it's a penalty for this, man. Judgment. And ain't no Christian pastor gonna tell you this. He telling you Jesus gonna say, you're gonna be all right. He gonna come fix all your problems, man. All right, you're gonna get raptured up out of here before things get bad, and it is a lie. All right, because he just wants your money. All right. Behold, said the Lord Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, I will bring plagues upon the earth. Why your pork chop and mayonnaise sandwich alligator shoe wearing pastor not telling you this, man? The Lord said, I will bring plagues upon the world, the sword, famine, death, and destruction. It's just not clear as day. It sounds like bad news to me. Right? And this is a calling out on you so-called Christian pastors, man. You got to explain these scriptures to us, man. But you don't have no answer because you're a liar, man. You've been lying to the people, filling your own belly. All right? 6, for wickedness have exceedingly polluted the whole earth. So that's why judgment has to come. You got momos everywhere. You got trans this, trans that. People don't know what the hell they are. All right? And just all kind of other wickedness running rapid, man. It's literally off the chain right now, man. It's the cup of wickedness is full, man. And their hurtful works are fulfilled. It says 7. Therefore said Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, I will hold my tongue no more as touching their wickedness. So the Lord is not going to let this continue to go on anymore. It's done. All right. He's pissed off and furious with most of these people, man. All right. And after my experience going to the mall this weekend, these people don't get it, man. They just living in the world, living in the flesh, normal as usual. It's another day in the park. They don't give a damn about the Lord, man. Which they profanely commit, neither will I suffer them in those things in which they wickedly exercise. So they probably do these things, man, right in front of our face. All right, boldly mocking Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, but he got something for that ass coming. All right, exercise themselves. Behold, the innocent and the righteous blood cried unto me, and the souls of the just complain continually. So we crying out to the Lord, and we saying, look, Lord, you see this, man, you got to do something. But the Lord is already on top of it. All right. Let's go down to 14. It says, woe to the world, misery to the world, and them that dwell therein. All right. Again, this don't sound like it's going to be all okay and you're going to get raptured out of here, man. 15. For the sword and their destruction draw nigh or near, and one people shall stand up and fight against another. That's called civil unrest. All right. And swords in their hands. So the modern day sword will be a gun, and so on and so forth. Other weapons as well. 16. For there should be sedition among men, and invading one another, and they should not regard their kings nor princes. So the government, the politicians, they not gonna give a damn. They kind of already in that spirit right now. And the course of their actions shall stand in their power. So once this prophecy fully come into perfection, you're gonna see straight up chaos, man. All right, people gonna lose it. All right, once these banks collapse and once the American dollar is finished, and that's coming soon, sooner than later. All right, let's get more into this. For because of their pride, the cities shall be troubled. So the average American citizen is proud. You can't, especially, the so-called white person, man, the Edomites, is as if they act like they built this whole world, man. They created air, they created the elements, they created the sun. That's how the so-called white man think, man. Right? He got a so-called God complex. All right? So that's why you can't really tell the so-called white man shit, man. Just the way they is, man. Look at how they operate on them jobs, man. The houses shall be destroyed, and men shall be afraid. So you're going to have grown-ass men scared. All right? There's another Edomite that he does the economy, but he opened up with his video and said, I'm scared. You know what I'm saying? He said he's scared of the things that he sees. And they go to show you that 2/3 of our nation are bugged out, man. They don't see the impending danger. All right? Let me get back into this, and I'm going to close it out. It's 19. A man should have no pity upon his neighbor. You kind of seeing that right now, but that's going to get worse. But shall destroy their houses with the sword and spoil their goods. Home invasion, right? All right? Because the lack of bread and for great tribulation. All right? So great tribulation, man, is coming. And you're not going to get raptured up out of here and your pastor telling you everything is going to be all right. This whole prosperity doctrine, all that is passed away, man. It's ran its course. And the real people that believe in this Bible is going to wake up into the truth of it, man. And we at that stage. All right, so they can avoid the judgment that's coming soon. All right, and you see the framework being built for World War III. That old Ezekiel 38, man. And Lord willing, I can do a lesson on that, going to that, that Russia Cold War spirit is back on these devils, man. All right, and you can tell, man, it's something big and ready to happen. All right, so we'll see how they move along with this, but look, it's downhill from here. It's not going to get better. All right, Kahala Yahweh, Ba'ashim, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashim, Rahak Wadash. Shalom.